Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today it is Tuesday, June 10th, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. Man, so Grant Cardone, he's at it again. The XRP Fudster has spoken. And when he speaks, we got to cover it because it's so absurd. And he's a big name person, man. It's insane that Bitcoiners, big named celebrities, if you will. I mean, I don't know. I think this guy's like a real estate mogul who sells courses. Look at his account. He's got 83,000 followers here. He says he's building, investing in startups since 1986 in energy, fintech, digital assets, Bitcoin industry. Okay. Cardone Digital Ventures, he says. I don't know why he feels the need to come at XRP. Swiss Hodler says you can't make this shit up. The European surveillance coin is set to run on XRP. But really what it says is the European Central Bank is to launch a digital euro on XRP. We've known this for years. This picture of Christine Lagarde, the head of the European Central Banks, formerly a part of the IMF. Brad Garlinghouse is the only CEO of a crypto project who's been in the room with the IMF and the ECB. He's meeting with the presidents of Brazil. Dude, he's going and doing these things. So he's laying the groundwork both for the USA, the BRICS nations, the European unions, and it's not just him. He represents Ripple, the company, and honestly, this is American innovation right here. The thing about governments is they don't innovate, they integrate. Get that through your head, baby. Two big differences right there. The government's not going to build shit that's worthwhile. Tell me something the government made that's worthwhile right now. That's right, you can't fucking name shit, bro. Government cheese? Is that what you were going with? Come on. Just because it helped J.K. Rowling, she didn't starve to death and she gave us Harry Potter, doesn't mean that we fucking gotta say government cheese was a great invention by the government. I'm out here talking shit, bro. But what if a government did invent Bitcoin? Think about that. That would just show how shitty of an invention it is. Dude, we've heard famously if you knew who invented Bitcoin, you would run. I'm blanking on OG's name who loves to yell at people.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know, 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know.
But in any sense, it's not like this is new news, man. But here they come. They're coming to the forefront with it. And you have people like Grant Cardone who are saying XRP will take any path they need to survive, including coordinating with the most oppressive people on planet Earth. One of them pictured below, Miss Cringe, who will do whatever is needed to turn Europe into a prison continent. So there is martial law everywhere and so they can scam you into a police state. XRP equals COVID-19. Part 2 in finance. If you continue to hold XRP, you are voting on and for European warmongers. If that's not humorous, I don't know what is, man. Imagine selling your XRP because Grant Cardone says that you're supporting European warmongers, and it's this lady. Dude, how many wars has this lady started? Let's look this up right quick. So I asked Grok here, hey, Christine Lagarde, ECB, how many wars has she started? How many bombs has she dropped? And what Grok says is that as president of the European Central Bank since November 2019, has no direct involvement in starting wars or dropping bombs. Lagarde's role involves managing interest rate, inflation, and economic stability as seen in her responses to events, C-19 crisis, and trade tensions. She has spoken about the economic impacts of geopolitical conflicts such as Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. To directly answer your question, there is no evidence or record of Christine Lagarde starting any wars or being responsible for dropping any bombs. I'd say he's just a little bit misinformed about XRP and about cryptos in general. And a lot of Bitcoiners are, man. I mean, they just become maxis, dude. Maxi chads, I call them. It's kind of like a maxi pad, you know? And they have the emotional well-being of a woman on their period, you know? They're kind of the dudes on their period of crypto. Always tripping out about this or that. No, it has to be Bitcoin. That's why the Bitcoin maxi tiers was such a funny meme. It's a funnier meme than a meme coin, you know? That's the thing is that meme coins kind of kill memes, right? Like that dude whose squirrel was killed, and then everyone had to make money off of him by creating a peanut token. Like, dude, can't you just let this guy mourn the fact that his squirrel was brutally savaged by the US government? Bro, and remember Ruby Ridge, dude. Never forget Ruby Ridge. The government will invade your property. They shoot his dog. They shoot his son in the back. They shoot his wife holding a kid, man. Never forget what our own government's capable of, man. And look what's going down now, dude. Not to get too political, but here we are, all right? Because what's going to happen is we were watching the movie that the time traveler made not too long ago, and it was a good little movie he put together, but it talked about the social unrest that's going to come before the next system is unveiled. Here we are, man. Look around the world. There's social unrest everywhere. While this is happening, I think that the new system is being rolled out, okay? Alex Cobb says, XRP derangements, XRP equals COVID-19. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? I agree, dude. I thought that part was funny, and it's important to laugh, dude. I appreciate Grant Cardone for bringing us these laughs today, dude. I love laughing. I mean, honestly, it's like a bright spot of your day. So when you see a Bitcoin maxi like losing his shit about the fact that XRP is the chosen one, it's a better technology than Bitcoin. And it was made by early Bitcoin devs. Everyone knows this. It's not some far-fetched fairy tale. It's not something that's like hidden from you. Dude, you could just look it up. You could look it up and find out for yourself. Go down the rabbit hole, Cardone. Stop being so uneducated, dude. One day he's going to come around and it's going to be hilarious. I give it like 3 years before Cordone's tweeting about how much he loves XRP. I say one more cycle and Cordone's going to be saying how great XRP is. Watch him come out and like endorse Sol next and meme coins. You can't help some people, man. I mean, here's the thing is that you can try your best and you know people are responding to him like, dude, look at it. What are you talking about? You're telling me that Grant Cardone, as smart as he is, doesn't see the value that XRP is bringing and that Ripple is leveraging using XRP? And it's asinine to even say that. 589 CTO has this to say: the round folk song index number to the song Bingo is 589. XRP to 589 is coded. We see you, Joel Katz. Because on May 20th of 2022, Joel Katz said this: in the song Bingo, was Bingo the dog's name or the farmer's name? Dude, this is why I love the researchers and the riddlers, man. They're going through the crates. Now, you got two different types of people, man. You got the people like Smoke Dog who are going through documents from the IMF. You got people like 589 CTO who are going through David Schwartz's tweets and then looking this up on the round folk song index number to see which song lines up with which number. What type of madman is going back 3 years of tweets to find this, man? But I appreciate you for doing it. And here's what he says: Bingo is an English language children's song and folk song about a farmer's dog. Its Roud folk song index number is 589. Dude, what the hell is a Roud folk song index number? That's my next question. Like, what does that even mean? So this was my question to Grok. What even is a Roud folk index number? Is this guy drawing at straws? The Roud folk song index is a massive database created by Steve Roud, a British folklorist and librarian, to catalog English language folk songs collected from oral traditions worldwide. Started in the 1990s and now maintained online by the English Folk Dance and Song Society, it contains over 250,000 references to nearly 25,000 unique songs. Each song is assigned a unique Roud number to track its various versions across different regions and times. We need this whole thing put on the XRPL, man. Stop bullshitting me. This needs to be on the blockchain, man. Each thing can be tokenized. So Grok says, as of today, XRP would need to jump 187 times its current value to reach $589. It would have a market cap of 32 trillion, which is quite a bit more than the overall crypto market as a whole. And Grok says that, yeah, 589 CTO is known for finding hidden messages and Ripple-related content. Like I said, I appreciate these people digging through the crates, man. Is it a little bit of hopium? Yeah. Dude, will a little bit of hopium kill you? No. Okay? I'm not saying to become a hopium addict and just be doing hopium all the time. All right? Don't OD on hopium, friends. I'm just saying to take a little bit and just enjoy it. Okay? It's fun. Can't we have fun? But yeah, Grok says that 589 CTO seems to be drawing at straws here. Okay? And that's fun. Okay? But look, he did go back and find this. Why did Joel Katz tweet this? You think that Joel Katz the wizard isn't bullshitting and he has everything planned down to his tweets, then man, maybe he's not drawing at straws. Okay, only time will tell. Will we get to say bingo? Will the stars align in the crypto universe and we'll get to say bingo and XRP is going to be one of them? XRP, XLM, Songbird, Flare, Algorand, ADA. Come on. There's going to be tokens that survive and that serve a purpose in this world. Jumping over to Flare, speaking of, EZA founder Kwok Phil announces Flare Networks is launching on EZA. And Canned DAO says this: the devs are coming. Come on. You gotta love it when the devs show. Yeah, I like to jump between back and forth Flare and XRP, man. These two are cousin tokens, all right? It'd be like if I was jumping between XLM and XRP. There's no beef there, man. That's a brother-sister technology. Ripple paid for Flare to be built. Sure, Flare's its own L1, but it's opening the floodgates for DeFi on XRP. So, dude, we could easily jump back and forth between what XRP is doing, how this is going to benefit Flare, what Flare is doing, and how this is going to benefit XRP. And ultimately, it's going to benefit all of crypto, man. So check this out. Ripple Pumpkin says this: did you know that Swift replaced Telex in 1977? Telex, 1930 to 1977. They had a 47-year run. Swift, 1977 to 2024. A 47-year run. And we're on the 47th president, are we not? Look at that, bro. Hit it times 3. If that's not a bingo right there, I don't know what is. Now it's time for Swift to be replaced by XRP. Dude, Swift went live with its messaging services in 1977. Dude, Telex had the decline, bro. They had a decline. They had a good rise. They ran shit. They had a decline. What's happening now? Swift had a good run, and now they're having a decline. They couldn't keep up with the times. They couldn't keep up with the technology curve. We have hit an exponential moment in technology, bro. AI is going to be integrating into everything. Have you not seen VO3 and what's up with the text to video creation that's going on? Give this another year or two, man. We are entering the future. And dude, you could be scared of the future and run from it. I'm with it, bro. Go stack up on some guns and ammo in the woods, dude. No one's saying that's a bad thing. You should also embrace the future in the sense that don't be like Grant Cardone and be scared of technology growing in ways that you might not like because of whatever stupid fucking assumptions you have about it. Dude, you gotta roll with the tide, bro. You see where the big money's going? Follow it. And that's why I think these guys are shills, man. I don't think Grant Cardone's that dumb. It's all fun, man. All right? It's all fun. And when you're a public person, you got to get used to people talking shit about you. How much money is Grant Cardone worth? People are going to be talking shit until the fucking cows come home. He decided to put his opinion out there. I think his opinion is a wrong one, but he's entitled to his opinion. So am I, dude. I'm an XRP and Flare holder. Those are the two assets that I see being the most valuable assets in the crypto space right now. for momentum, for the businesses signing on to use it through Ripple, through Flare, having the devs come on, Hugo Philion opening the DeFi floodgates for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doge, and XRP. Come on, we're talking about Flare 2.0. We're talking about XRP-Fi, the summer of XRP. Dude, shit's about to get fucking spicy, man. I'm excited for it. And I feel kind of like a madman watching all this fucking disruption in society. It's almost like that movie, The Watchmen. Remember at the end? You're an XRP holder right now? You're a Flare holder? Shit, you're in any crypto at all that you think has a potential to go up? You're not in some fart coin, some fucking bullshit meme token, but you're actually holding a good crypto with a use case? You're watching the world burn from these TVs and you're sitting back like, damn, dude, if these riddlers were right, Phoenix is gonna fucking rise. And that's dystopian, dude, but you know what? Shit's gonna get crazy. But you gotta make money off of it. You have to find ways to make money in this shit so you could be at least not broke. Dude, I'll tell you what, bro, you're gonna be at the whim of governments if you don't got your money right. At least if you got your money right, you'll be able to fucking buy the guns and the ammo needed and the land needed to keep your family straight for a little while longer. Find another country that you can go to, bro. Where can the Mayflower even go? This is the joke I'm making, all right? Is that Elon knows there's no other place to go unless you believe in what Wiz is saying. Yeah, inner planet and outer planet. I know, okay? Think about it, bro. We're in the interplanet right now. It's like the ice wall in Game of Thrones. They show us everything, bro. They have to. It's a crazy life, man. I don't know what to believe, dude. What do you believe? I'm just saying, dog, is a quarter round or flat? Like, a quarter's obviously round, but it's also flat. Come on, buddy. You know how I feel, bro. I'm here talking about the Bible to y'all sometimes, bro. First page of that Bible says it all right there, bro. Hey, man, I can only go off the shit that I can confirm myself, bro, okay? I can tell you about the science that I could prove, all right? You're telling me about your science provable by something, something, something. I'm just a little bit skeptical, dude. Anyone can say anything. We've heard scientists say a lot of bullshit for a lot of years, dude. Now we're seeing the lesson of what happens if you just fucking believe the science, dude. And how, yeah, there's a lot of quacks and pseudoscientists who simply were labeled that for not believing the science. Now look at me, bro. But here's the thing. You're going to compare XRP to C19. Bro, you're going to bring out the tinfoil hat man in me. I went straight from talking about steel beams to talking about XRP, man. I mean that. You guys thought I was kidding around. There was no money to be made talking about steel beams. Actually, a real suck of time and energy. And that's the point I have to make to you guys. As fun as conspiracies and riddles are, there's no point to rest your cap on that and to really fucking lose your mind looking into it, dude. What can you change with your day-to-day? You can dollar cost average your way into a bag of crypto, which could help make you money to support yourself in the future, man. I mean, you got to be stashing cash away, dude. Who's to say that you're able to produce at this level forever? You know, injuries happen, bro. Fucking life takes its toll on you, dude. And I'm not wishing that on anybody. I'm praying all you guys fucking have the best, man. I'm wishing the best for all of y'all. But man, you gotta be praying for the best and preparing for the worst. Am I right? Hey, we're working our way through this week, man. Thank you guys for being here with me. It's Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow with more. Stay positive in the shit. Don't sell your XRP because Grant Cardone doesn't like it. Whatever, bro. See you guys.